Hi, Kathryn.
Hi, how are you? Emily, right?
Yes, it's Emily. It's nice to meet you. I'm doing well.
Nice to
How
meet
are you? How are you
you.
doing?
Good. I'm good.
Good. Where are you calling in from?
I am in Colorado, up in the mountains, kind of
Oh,
near the sand dunes. Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful. I'm in Puerto
it
Rico,
is. Yeah.
and in between meetings, I was on the ground. So currently at a Starbucks outside, but it works. Um, so
Oh my
I
gosh, that's fantastic. That sounds wonderful.
It's nice. I can't complain. It's beautiful out here. But yes, I read your questionnaire. It sounds like you have experience with the
Yeah.
bathrobe belt. You're good with that. But you have questions on how to use this. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And what you're looking for, I'll let you
Yeah.
explain
I
to me.
just want to
Talk to
make
me
sure
from it.
that, mostly it's just that when I did the bathrobe curls, because I do have a lot of hair, you have a lot of hair, so you get coming, it seemed like I would get them too small. And so, I mean, that's one of the things is I love like the size of your curls, and I don't want them to be like so tight because then yeah, it looks like it's like
Totally.
1985.
Totally. I hear you. Awesome. Well, these were from this, so we should be able to get you there. Do you have your curling headband with you?
I do.
You do. Okay, awesome. So what I'll do is I will walk you through how to put it on with the idea that we want them not to be super tight and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So to start, I would say we want to start with prepping our hair. So normally what I would recommend is lightly dampening your hair, focusing ear level down. So you don't have to do it this second if you don't want to, but like misters are a really good way to lightly dampen it. You just want it to be cool to the touch, not soaking wet. Just enough water to kind of break up the natural curl pattern, allow you to reshape it. And again, focusing ear level down. And if you don't have one of these, next best thing is a washcloth. So start with dry hair, get a washcloth, soak it, wring it out completely, and then wipe your hair ear level down. So it's just super lightly damp. And then you'll want your hair brushed and parted into two sections and brought to the front like you have it. So that's the prep side of things. And then to wrap it, what I recommend first to do is to fold the headband in half so that the ends are even. Perfect. Awesome. And now you'll notice that there's like a wire all along one side and the rest is flush. So when you put it on, make sure that the wire is facing forward. So you can do that now. Perfect. And you're going to want to put it so that's only about like 1 inch thereabouts from your hairline. So not too far back. Awesome. Now, question for you. The next step is this. Have you done the pigtail step before? If not, that's okay. I'll walk you through it slowly.
I have not. No,
Okay, cool. Are you a righty or a lefty?
I am right.
Okay, so I would say left hand on top. With the right hand, grab all the hair on the right side. Perfect. Pull it forward and around and back. Great. Yep. And then use the back. Yep, you could do that. Use the back of your hand. Yep, you just want to pop that end up. So just
Oh,
try to get the end of the head. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Now, once the end is up, all you want to do is wrap the end around itself so that it forms a scrunchie, pretty much. So just keep wrapping and you'll make a pigtail on that one side. Zooms a little. Yep, you got it. You're just wrapping the end around itself.
yeah.
So let me see. Oh, we can take it from the top again. Here we go, honey. We got this.
That's okay.
Okay. So we fold. This is the one that like once you get it, you're like, okay, I got it. And you'll get it every single time. But the first time's a little tricky. Perfect. So left hand on top, right hand, perfect. Grab all the hair, bring it up and around. Perfect. Yep, pop that end up. Just bring it straight forward. Perfect. And now you're just going to take that end, bring it backwards, Great.
Oh, okay.
And then make it go forward again. Yep, up. You got it.
Okay,
Perfect.
I
Yep.
got it. I was going forward instead of backward. Now I get
Yeah.
it.
Zoom helps with that as well, making it a little bit dyslexic and mirrored. So no
Yeah.
worries. But that's perfect. All you're doing is securing that half of the hair out of your way. Now your hands it should feel tight. Yeah, if you just want to squeeze it a
Okay.
little bit, feel like a tight scrunchie on that side.
Okay.
Fabulous. Okay, cool. So now you should be able to let go of both hands. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yes, great. Awesome. So now working on the other side, we're gonna grab a front section. It should be about 1 inch deep, the section. So not too, don't grab too far deep, because then the headband will slide backwards, only about 1 inch deep, and just a front section. Perfect, beautiful. All right, and you're gonna wrap that over. Yes, you got it. And under.
Okay.
Beautiful, perfect.
Awesome.
Looks good. It's a good wrap. And then you just add another section right under the first and combine it. And wrap over and under. Perfect. And then do it a third time. So grab another section right underneath, combine it. Beautiful. Over and under. And now what you're going to do is add all the hair that's left and combine it. So it's just one section now. Great.
Okay.
And wrap it around.
Oh, okay.
This will help the curls to start sooner in the back. Beautiful. Okay. So now I see you're running out of space since you have a lot of long hair. So what I would recommend you do, kind of pause for a second, and just like you would push sleeves up, push the hair up. So just kind of push the hair up a little bit on the headband. Just pinch it and push it. Yeah. So now you have more headband to wrap the hair around.
Okay.
And you can keep doing that to make sure it all fits. Keep push a little bit more. Perfect. And now you're at the end. Since the end, you don't want the end to be super tight while the rest. So what I would recommend is to, now you're here, just re-wrap over the parts that you wrapped. And that'll make sure that the end doesn't end up like super tight and spirally while the rest is nice and loose.
Okay.
Cool.
So up here. Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Now we can secure it with a scrunchie.
And you just kind of, however
it works. Yeah, get it around. And I would recommend doing one last push to just free up the bottom of the scrunchie of the headband. You want to hold the headband down, and with the other hand just push it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little bit lopsided, but I get it.
You get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get you a little room here. All right, cool. Now we'll jump to the other side and we unwrap it. There we go. And just straighten out the headband. Perfect. You got it. And we repeat it. So that front 1 inch section. Yep.
Probably a little big, but
it's okay. No, isn't that you can do no wrong. It'll turn out good no matter what. And then you add another section. And you wrap it over. There we go. Beautiful, honey. Yep. I would say even where you are right now, you can add all the hair. Yep, that's exactly it. Add all the hair to the next wrap. You got it. Beautiful. Perfect.
So this is a lot easier than using like an actual rope.
Oh yeah.
A lot. Like this is a lot. Like now that I see how easy it is, I'm like, oh, Okay, I get it. That's why mine was so like just tight and just crazy before, because it's like it's a whole different thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. We were inspired by that. Which is why it's called RobeCurls, bathrobe. I
Right, right.
tried that and I was like, it works, but we can make this much easier and much more comfortable and like won't slide off your head. And so you don't look like an idiot walking around with a bathrobe belt on your head.
Right. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, this is like so much easier, I thought, because I was honestly kind of worried because I had done the bathrobe curls and I was like, all right, but I actually saw Alex Gabbery, I don't know if that's how you say her
Yes.
name, but I was sort of like, okay, but I do know that like she doesn't like she's truthful, so I was like, all right, so yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
We
glad I
love
gave it a shot.
her. She's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, very truthful. I'm so glad you gave it a shot too. So one tip here, if you want tighter curls, you can always twist it, like move it away
Okay.
from your face to tighten it. And you'll also feel it
Oh,
kind of just like suction on your head a little bit. So it'll be a little bit more secure.
I feel that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And now if you're going to bed, you can sleep with it literally any which way. It's not going to
Okay.
unwind. So get your good night's sleep, however is most comfortable for you. You're good to go. But if you want to do the headband, you just bring it around back, tuck one under, and tuck one over.
Tuck one under and one over. Okay.
Yeah, just make like a little cross and push them in, and you'd be good. Yeah, you look great, honey.
Okay.
So good,
Perfect.
Kathryn.
Perfect.
You
Thank
nailed
you
it.
so much.
You're welcome. Now just make sure to wait for your hair to be 100% dry if you do wet it, and you'll have great curls. And your curls will last because you have the naturally wavy hair like days. I'm so jealous.
Um, so is there anything in particular I should do to make sure that, because the one thing also too with the ends, just wrap them higher and just try to be more loose with them is basically what you're saying. Just because I don't, that was always the thing with the regular robe curls is it would be like the rest would be really, really tight and then it'd be like the ends would just be straight and crummy.
Straight and crummy ends. So what I can tell you to avoid the straight and crummy ends is one thing I mentioned when we were wrapping it, which is let me get my scrunchie off. Yeah, yeah. All right. So one thing I mentioned that'll be helpful is when you get to the end, to make sure it's like the same shape and size as the rest of it here, because the ends tend to be just less hair, right? So
Yeah,
what you
right.
can do is just keep rewrapping that last section around itself. So that'll kind of
Okay.
just add extra padding from your own hair and make sure that it's not like a super spiral tight crummy thing. The other thing is when it comes to adding the scrunchies are extra stretchy. Like we've designed them to the millimeter. So you really only need to wrap it 2 times around for your hair type.
Okay. Okay.
So don't really like cram it down because then, yeah, we designed the scrunchie so that it's like going to be soft on the hair, but still hold it in.
Okay.
And if a couple pieces are kind of splaying out, I'll do a demo of like what a splay would look like because yours looks pretty good. So if you have like a chunk that's splaying out like this, wrap it around, tuck it under. But if it's just a little bit that's splayed out, don't worry about it because when you do this last tuck part, the ends are naturally going to fold to make sure
Okay.
that it captures all those little pieces. So it doesn't need to be perfect. You won't get that
Okay.
same issue with bathrobe belts.
Okay.
Looking good, honey.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Of
Yeah,
course.
thank you so much. Well, it was
My
very nice to
pleasure.
meet you, and I hope you enjoy Puerto Rico.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
yeah.
It's so nice to meet you too,
Well,
Kathryn.
have a good afternoon.
You too. Bye, honey.
You too.